Lesson 3 about Pakistan for our third quarter topic in grade 8 arts. Pakistani architecture is divided into four recognized periods: pre-Islamic, Islamic, colonial, and post-colonial. Around the middle of 3rd millennium BCE, an advanced urban culture developed for the first time in the region. Large buildings were built, some of which still survive for this day, like Mohenjo-daro, Harappa, and Kotdiji, which are among the pre-Islamic settlements that are now tourist attractions. Then, across Pakistan, brightly colored flamboyant trucks painted with images of idealist landscapes, famous personalities, flowers, trees, turned to village lanes, city streets, and long-distance highways into a gallery without walls, a pre-formed kaleidoscope exhibition in motion. Other arts of Pakistan include painted chests and jars. And there's a truck called the Truck of Pakistan. Do you appreciate the Truck of Pakistan? Let us tour the other parts of Central Asia. Let us now visit the neighboring countries like Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, and Tajikistan. So, keep on learning. Muna natin yung Mohenjo-daro. So, ang Mohenjo-daro, located siya sa kanan ng west bank of the lower Indus River in Larkana District, Sindh, Pakistan. It lies on a Pleistocene ridge in the floodplain in the Indus, around 28 kilometers from the town of Larkana. The city's original name is unknown based on the analysis of Mohenjo-daro seal. Speculates that the city's ancient name could be Kukutama, the city Arma, and Kakarel. And cockfighting may have been a ritual and religious significance for the city. Mohenjo-daro also have been point of distribution of the clad domesticated chicken found in America, Western Asia, Europe, and Americans. Mohenjo-daro, the modern name for the site, has been interpreted as the Mound of the Dead in Sindhi. Yan. So, ano ba ang Mohenjo-daro? Or tinatawag din lang sa English na Mound of the Dead. It is archaeological site in Larkan District, Sindh, Pakistan. Built around 2500 BCE, it was the largest settlement in ancient Indus Valley civilization, one of the world's earliest major cities, contemporaneous with civilization, ancient Egypt, Mesopotamia, Minoan Crete, and Norte Chico, with an estimated population at least 40,000 people. Mohenjo-daro prospered in several centuries, but by c. 1700 or 1700 BCE had been abandoned along with the other large cities like the Indus Valley civilization. The site was not rediscovered until 1920s. Significant excavation has been conducted at the site of the city, which was designated UNESCO World Heritage in 1980. The first site in South Asia to be so designated. The site is currently threatened by erosion and improper restoration. Yung sunod naman natin, part ng Lesson 3 Architecture, Pakistani Architecture, yung Kotdiji. The ancient site of Kotdiji, the fourth runner of the Indus civilization. Occupation of this site attested during 3300 BCE. So, the remains consists of two parts, a citadel area on the high ground and the outer area. The Pakistan government and Department of Archaeology excavated at Kotdiji in 1955 to 1957. Located about 45 kilometers to south of Khairpur in the province of the Sindh, Pakistan. It is on the east bank of the Indus opposite Mohenjo-daro. Malapit lang pala do sa ano to. Ang Kotdiji malapit lang sa Mohenjo-daro. The site situated at the foot of the Hills where the fort of Kotdiji Fort was built around 1790 by the Talpur dynasty ruler of the Upper Sindh, Mir Surab, and who reigned from 1783 in 1830 AD. This fort built on the ridge of a steep, narrow hill, which is still well preserved. So the earliest culture is Kunal in the 4000 BCE in Haria, which is older than Drema Deri, 3300 BCE. The type of site that first excavated in the type of culture is Gotdiji, which was considered the oldest example of this culture. Now, it's the second oldest example of the culture called Kunal, excavated found to be older than Remender, which is similar older cultural artifacts of the Remenderi. So, ang Kotdiji and Amri were close to each other in scene. They are early developed indigenous culture which had common elements later in contact with Harapan culture, fully developed into Harapan culture. So, earliest examples of artifacts belonging to this culture were found at the Remanderi. However, late excavations found oldest example of the culture at Conal. This culture ancestor to the site of Harappa. These sites are pre-Harapan indigenous culture levels. And ano ba, distinct from the culture of Harappa, these are Banawali, level 1, Kotdiji, level 3A, Amri, level 2. The Remanderi is also a pre-Kotdiji phase, which are not part of the IVC culture. Kotdiji has two later phases that continue into end alongside with mature Harappan phase. Fortified towns found are dated as follows. Yun. So, ang location nito, Kaipor District Scene, hindi ko na basahin yung coordinates ito. Periods, harapan 1 to harapan 2. So, cultures is Indus Valley Civilization. So, yun ang Kotdiji. Ano pa ba na? Paano ba nasira yung masira yung city. So, obvious signs of extensive burnings on the entire site, including the low habitation and the high mound, the fortified town, which are also observed in the other Harapan sites. Period 3, Gumla, Period 2, Amri, and Period 1, Losero. Signs of cleavage were observed early Harapan phase. Period 1 at Kalibangan, which the cause of disruptions, abandonment of the sites toward early Harapan phase remains unexplained. Yun, hindi natin alam kung bakit inabandon na yung city. Yun. So, sana may natutunan tayo kahit konti. Salamat. Meron pa tayong pahabol na artwork dito sa Pakistani architecture. So, di naman siya architecture. Actually, track siya. So, track in Southeast Asia. South Asia lang. South Asia. Hindi Southeast Asia. So, the track art in South Asia. So, yung mga binabasa natin, actually, babasa lang naman ako. Ito yung, galing to sa Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. So, ano ba yung track art in South Asia? Track art in Southeast Asia is a popular form of regional decoration with tracks featuring elaborate floral patterns and calligraphy, especially common in Pakistan and India. During the war in Afghanistan, Pakistani decorated trucks that ran services between Pakistani and Afghanistan came to be known as jingle trucks by American troops and contractors who were deployed across the latter country. Bakit tinawag silang jingle truck? The concept of truck itself generally goes back to the 1920s during the British rule over South Asia. So, yun yung naka-colonize yung British rule. However, it wasn't until 1950s in Karachi that began to be widespread of the artist Haji Hussain. Siguro ito yung gumawa ng mga design ng jingle truck. The term jingle truck is a military slang that was coined by American troops serving in Afghanistan. Although it may also date back to the British colonial period, the term came to be because of the jingling sound of the trucks made due to the chains and pendants hanging from the bumper of the vehicles. So kung makikita nyo yung mga picture ng Pakistani truck or tinatawag na jingle truck, marami silang nakabitin ng mga kadena, may mga palamuti, then may mga parang beads. Kumbaga sa tao, beads sa truck is may mga chains na nakabitin. So, if ever the truck moves or runs,
So, nagbabangga-banggaan yung mga chains. Para siyang may jingle. Kaya pag dumadating, tumutunog siya. Like a jingle, something like that. So, yung mga the practice of these trucks, yung kumbaga yung pag-design sa kanila, na may trucks and bus highly customized and decorated by their owners. External truck decoration can cost thousands of dollars. Decoration often contains elements that could remind the drivers of their home kasi bumibiyahe itong mga trucks na to eh. So, yun siguro yung drawing nila yung mga would remind them of their home. Kasi they will be away from months at that time. Lahat naman ng mga nagta-tracking, ganoon naman talaga nangyayari. So, nabiyahe ng malayo sa pamilya. Then, siguro yung mga drawing nila, ito yung papaalala sa pamilya nila, sa lugar nila, or hometown nila. So, the art is a mode of expression for the truck drivers. Decoration includes structural changes. So, kung makikita nyo yung truck na simple and the jingle truck is really very different. And decoration may include structural changes, paintings, calligraphy, and ornamental decor like mirror work on the front and back of the vehicles and wood carving on the truck doors. Depictions of various historical scenes, poetic verses are common. Outfitting and often completed at a coach workshop. Chains and pendants often dazzle or dangle of the front bumper, minsan sa sides, minsan sa likod. Yan, sa India. Motifs depicting eagles, kites, nuzzling calf, cut a place like horn, okay, please, blow horn, use dipper at night, are frequently seen. Religious iconography, poets, poetry, and political logos are also common. So, yung mga nito, yung kumbaga talagang highly decorated yung nila, yung trucks nila. Kumbaga, pagka nag-decorate sila, it would remind them of their home, family nila, or hometown nila. And then, something like, yung design could be something like political icons, religious, depende po sa may-ari ng truck. Yung influensya niya extended beyond decoration ornamentation into other forms of media. Ang dami. So, ang dami niyang halos yung design. Kung makikita niyo yung mga decorations, ang dami, sobrang dami talaga. Ultimo yung gulong, ultimo yung likod, ultimo yung harapan, pati mga palawit. Then, also every detail has a story on it based doon sa may-ari ng truck. Okay? So, yun ang Pakistani truck art or the Pakistani truck art of Pakistan, or tinatawag natin is simply as jingle truck, which is coined by the American troops. Kasi parang may kumakalansing kapag dumarating or umaandar yung truck na to. Yan. Sana may natutunan tayo.